Namaste friends, and I hope you're doing well. Let's look at Rahu in the fourth house. The fourth house is also called the Sukha Bhava. Sukha means happiness, right? And this house, the fourth house, will give you an indication if you will be happy in this birth. Okay, that's a very important house, the fourth house. It will show you how happy you are. Essentially, that's what we are looking for, isn't it? The fourth house also denotes one's mother, homeland, real estates, conveniences like house, cars, things that makes you convenient, no convenience in life. Also, the fourth house represents your office, your relatives, your home, and also peace of mind. This is what the fourth house does. It's a very important house, actually. What happens when Rahu comes in? Rahu, as you know, is an obsessive, is a very greedy, is a very self-centered and highly ambitious in a non legitimate way, right? It has all the characters of a greedy politician. Okay, so what happens when this Rahu comes into the fourth house? First of all, Rahu also represents foreign, right? First of all, when it comes to one's mother, if you have your Rahu in your fourth house, you may not have the blessings of your mother. Most likely, your mother may mistreat you. You might have someone else whom you adore as a mother or a motherly figure. Or you may be even taking a deity, a feminine deity, and worship her as your own mother. You may have a stepmother as well. Your happiness would be filled with greed. You'll be only happy when you're greedy. When you get a car and you see another model coming up, you must buy that. Once you buy that, then you are happy. If it's not, you'll be truly an unhappy and miserable person, because that's what Rahu is. He teaches us lessons through greed, right? It's a very dangerous house. It's a very expensive lessons to learn. So when even for house and conveyances, everything, you want to buy a watch and you see a guy, another person having a better watch, you want to buy that. You want to buy a better watch than him or her. So and if you don't get it, then you'll be unhappy. And that's it. As a matter of fact, it's a bad combination to have Rahu in the fourth house. What else? Your feelings towards your mother, as I explained, will be overly possessive. You'll be very strong towards your mother. Naturally, your feelings, your affection will be too strong. And when you don't deserve, you feel that you deserve more from your mother. When you don't get that, you tend to hate your mother. Okay, which is why you'll switch to another person whom you can adore as a mother, or a motherly figure. If not, you'll choose a deity, a feminine deity, a god, who represents or personifies your mom. It's a great house when you have Rahu. For one thing that I realize, if you're into real estate business and you have Rahu in the fourth house, you are truly, you're going to make the big bucks. That is definite. From what I've seen, that's what Rahu does, because Rahu is obsessive. He wants more land, more house, more properties, more factories or whatever. It really wants more, and that's what you have, that zeal. When you wake up in the morning, first thing in your mind is, okay, I need to get this house, I need to buy this land, I need to do that, I need to see this broker, I need to learn more about real estates. That's what your feelings will be naturally, and that's how Rahu will take you. And that's a great thing, actually. So if you are having another business or you're working something else apart from doing real estate, I would strongly recommend that you should do something on the real estate business, at least parallelly, side by side. Try something part-time first. Trust me, it's going to overtake your main income in a very short span of time. The house of fourth house also represents, when it comes to your home, the happiness which is derived from the family members in your house. Okay, when Rahu is there, it expands it, and it expands it too much. So you tend to be the nice person in the house. You'll buy gifts. You keep giving money to your parents or to your siblings. If there's a festivity coming up, you will decorate the house. you'll spend a lot for your family. And now here's the thing, that's what Rahu does. When you spend this much of money, you expect something. You don't do it with a clean heart. Okay, you expect something. Now that expectation is what creates problems. So when you don't deserve the love that you want to get from your family, you feel neglected very fast. Okay, in fact they can be, maybe they don't have the time to show that love to you, or maybe some things are mutual that you should understand that they are showing, but you're not ready to take it. Okay, now see, that's the problem. You will feel that, okay, I'm doing so much for my family, and in return this is how they treat me. And you start to eventually, after a long time, you start to isolate, you start to hate them because of your over possessiveness towards your family. Alright, so that's a little bit about what I think Rahu would do if you have Rahu in the fourth house would do to you. Okay, so if you look at the birth chart, if you notice Rahu in your fourth house, then most likely these are the influences that's going to be on you. So I hope this has been beneficial, and I'll see you soon. Thank you. Namaste.